This is chapter 10, triangles. Triangle is a figure bounded by the three lines. Okay, triangle is a figure bounded by the three lines. On the basis of their sides and angles, it is defined into three parts. On the basis of their side, if all the sides are different, then it is called scalene triangle. If two sides are equal, then it is called isosceles. If all the three are equal, then it is called equilateral. On the basis of their angle, if all the three angles are different and they are less than the 90 degree, if all the angles are less than the 90 degree angle, then it is called the acute angle. If any one angle of the triangle is more than 90 degree, like this angle is more than 90 degree, then it is called obtuse angle triangle. In this triangle all the angles are less than 90 degree, so acute. If any one of the angle of the triangle is 90 degree, then it is called right angle triangle. Okay, next we have some more points. The altitude, the perpendicular drawn from the vertex of the triangle is called altitude. Altitude is the perpendicular height. Altitude means height. It is the perpendicular drawn from the vertex of the triangle to the opposite side. Okay, next we have the median. Median is the side which divides the opposite side into two equal parts. This is the median, but for this median it is not necessary that it is 90 degree. It is at 90 degree or it is perpendicular. Altitude or height is always perpendicular, but median, it is not necessary that the median is perpendicular. Median divides the opposite sides into two equal parts. Is it clear? Is it clear, dear students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have the first exercise. In first exercise we have to prove the triangles congruent. Congruent means
Equal.
congruent means exactly of same type, like Xerox. If the two triangles are exactly of same type, then they are called congruent. So for proving the two triangles congruent, we should have some points. The first, if all the three sides of the triangle is equal, then we can say they are congruent. If two side and the corresponding angle SAS, then it is congruent. If two angles and a side, corresponding angles and the side, then it is congruent. And fourth one is RHS. RHS means one hypotenuse is equal and the 90 degree angle is equal. Okay, RHS is applicable in right angle triangle. Okay, did you understand? Okay, then let's begin the exercise. We have only 12 questions in this exercise. We have 12 questions. How many questions are there? Okay, can you show me the picture of the first question? Because I am not having book, so I'm not having the questions also. Show me the first question, please. We have only 10 students in our class. Akshita, show me your first question, please.
Sorry, ma'am, I am connecting with laptop, so it is not showing option to rotate camera.
Okay, Shreya.
Option is rotate
What is the question? Show me the picture. Shreya, you are not having in network area. Toral. Krish. Paras. Show me your question. It is given that two triangle ABC and RPQ. Two triangles are congruent. So, is it true to say BC is equals to QR? It is given that the two triangles ABC and the second triangle is RPQ. RPQ. These two triangles are congruent. So, can we say that BC is equals to QR? Can we say BC is equals to QR? Can we say? No. BC should be equals to PQ. AC should be equals to PR. Okay. Now what is the second question? Paras. Krish, you are showing your question. Okay. The second question is, if two sides and an angle of one triangle are equal to two sides and an angle of another triangle, then the two triangles must be congruent. Is this a statement true? If the two sides and an angle is equal to the triangle, two sides and an angle of the another triangle, two sides and an angle, the corresponding sides and angle should be equal. For example, if we are having this type of triangle, okay, the two sides and the corresponding angle should be equal. We cannot say that these two sides and this angle is equal, then they are not congruent. Their corresponding angle should be equal, then only we can say it is congruent. Okay, so second is the statement is wrong. In third question, we have a figure. We have triangle ABC and it is P, it is Q. You have to show that in first part triangle APC congruent triangle AQB. In second part CP is equals to BQ. In third part angle APC is equals to angle AQB. Okay. Is this the question correct? Is it correct? Show me your fifth question also. Fifth, sixth, both. Okay. Okay. Let's see. In third question, it is given that triangle ABC, in which we have the two sides AP and BP. Is there any condition for AP and BP? It is given that in second question. See third question. AB is equals to AC. It is given that AB is equals to AC and AP is equals to AQ. So when you prove the question, then how you prove? First you write to prove. What you have to prove? These three parts. The first, triangle APC congruent triangle AQB. Second, CP is equals to BQ. Third, angle APC is equals to angle AQB. Now you will write all the given values. After this to prove heading, you will write the given. Okay, in all the question you will solve like this. Given, what is given? The first, AB is equals to AC and AP is equals to AQ. Now proof. How we will prove? First write the given values. AB is equals to AC. Which triangle you are going to prove congruent? So first you write in triangle APC and triangle AQB. Okay. AB is equals to AC. Reason given. Second, AP is equals to AQ. Same reason given. AB is equals to AC. AP is equals to AQ. And in both the triangles, in triangle APC and AQB, we can say that this angle A is common. So write angle A is equals to angle A. Reason common. If they are common, then triangle APC congruent triangle AQB. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, students? The first part is proved.
Yes.
First part is proved. If two triangles are congruent, then by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle, by CPCT, the second part we can write directly equal. We can write CP is equals to BQ. Okay. And in third part, angle APC is equals to AQB. APC is equals to AQB. Same reason, by CPCT, angle APC is equals to angle AQB. Hence it is proved. Okay. So is it clear? Is it clear, student? Okay. Now I am going to explain the next question. In next question, the figure is given. You have to prove triangle APC and AQB congruent? Two values are given equal. AB is equals to AC. P and Q are the point on BC and CA. Two values are given equal. AB is equals to AC and AP is equals to AQ. AP is equals to AQ, AB is equals to AC, and angle QAB, PAC. They are vertically opposite angles, so they are also equal. So we can write them congruent. If they are congruent, then by CPCT other two parts can be proved congruent, can be written congruent. Okay. In next question, it is given that AD is equals to BC and the two angles are given equal. We have AB side common in ABD and BAC. So these two are congruent. So by CPCT other two parts are equal. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Then I hope it is clear. Solve this exercise, and if you have any queries then you can ask. Okay. Solve the question, then tomorrow will discuss some more question of this exercise in which you will be having problem. Okay. You have studied this chapter in class 8 in 7th. So I hope you are not having any problem. But if still you are having problem, then it will be discussed tomorrow in the Zoom class. Okay. 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 Then solve the exercise. Take care. Bye-bye.